Alright, this is about solving algebraic equations. When you're solving an equation for a variable, these are the order of operations that you use to rearrange the variables to get the solution. First, do any addition or subtraction that's necessary, then any multiplication or division that's necessary to solve for the variable, and finally a power or a square root might be necessary to get a final solution. So make sure you go in that order and you should be okay. Here's an example from a worksheet you'll see in class. Right there, number 3. I'm going to write it again to get started. I suggest you do the same. I'm going to realize though that right there, that's a c times x. So when you rewrite it, that might be helpful to realize that. And now I want to solve for x. I want x by itself. So first thing I have to do is deal with addition or subtraction. I'll subtract b from both sides. That leaves me with y minus b equals cx over d. And now I'll go to a multiplication or division. I want x by itself, so I'll multiply both sides by d. And d cancels out over here, and I'm going to want x on the left, so I'm going to bring the cx over here, and that equals d times y minus b. Just switch the equal sign around there, and now to solve for x, I just have to divide by c, and there is the solution right there. Now I want to solve for c, this equation. What I think I'm going to do is go back to that equation right there, and I had cx equaled dy minus b before. I had that over there, I just highlighted it, and now it's easy to solve for c. I just have to divide by x, and now I have c equals d times the quantity y minus b divided by x. And so there's my answer for that. Realizing over here, I should be clear about what my answer is for x there. And I'll leave it up to you to solve for d, but there's an example of solving for two different variables in the same equation and paying attention to the order of operations. Plus and minus first, multiplication division next, and then powers after that. And why don't I throw in one with a power in it so you can see that. I want to solve for x. So I will subtract, let's do it this way. I'll subtract 2b from both sides. Alright, so now I'm left with x squared equals c minus 2b. And then just to solve for x, I need to square root both sides, and I'll get x equals the square root of the whole quantity c minus 2b.